Today's video is all about how to create time for what is actually important to us as parents, especially to create time to connect more with your children, to create time to attend meetings in the academy for the visionary parents so that we can all learn and grow. Yes, knowledge is the first step to intentional or visionary parenting. You need to have the right knowledge. Now, if your time is so choked, you don't have enough time, how will you make our time to learn? So now this class is powered by the Visionary Parent Academy. If you are not a visionary parent, you are getting this video, you are in luck. My name is Enimien Oruebor. I am the lead coach at the Visionary Parent Academy, an academy that is designed, structured to empower parents with knowledge, with skills to actually raise the children in their big picture. So let's go into what we have today, how to create time, how to manage time effectively to be able to create time for what is important to you as a parent. I don't want this class to be too long, so I'm just going to go right into it. So everyone knows that we have 24 hours in a day. That is what is available to everyone. No matter your time zone, is 24 hours. So that 24 hours is what you have to be able to use effectively, because no one has more, no one has less. Now, the very first thing you want to do is you want to make a list of all the things you do in a day. Every single thing you do in a day, from waking up to doing your laundry, washing, sweeping, going to work, and all of that. Make a list of everything you do, to chatting, to scrolling on social media aimlessly, to gossiping and all of that. Make a list of every single thing you do in a day, to having time with your children, to having time with your spouse, all of that. Make a list of every single thing you do in a day. Now, it's possible you don't remember what you do in a day. Yeah. So what you want to do is to start now, to begin to write it now. So take the day you are watching this video, take a note and a paper and a biro, begin to write what you do. Okay. And the amount of time it takes you to do each thing, just write it. Okay, I took a nap. I went to work 8 a.m. I got back. Before I went to work, I did this, I did that, and all of that. I stopped by to check my phone and so to check Facebook. Write everything down. Just write every single thing you do in a day. Like I said, you should remember from yesterday, from the other day. But if you don't remember, it's fine. Just start today. Write every single thing you are doing today. Write it. Like watching this, for example, write it down. I watched this thing for 15 minutes, for 12 minutes. Write it down. Now, the very first thing you are even supposed to do before making this list is to have a vision. Yes, I always assume that everyone has a vision. If you are in the Visionary Parent Academy, you definitely would have crafted your vision by now, or you are in the process. So you have a vision. That's the very first thing you want to do. And everything you do should align with your vision. So I believe that you already have a vision. You have your goals, what you want to do, what you want to achieve at so and so time, and all of that. You have a vision, you have your goals ready. So I assume that with that in mind, that you already have that. My class is furthering on that. So after writing what you do every day, then what you need to do next is to look at them and look at the ones that are important. Now, the ones that are important are the ones that align with your vision. If they do not align with your vision, then it could mean that they are not important. It's either they are not important at all, or they are important to someone else. Yes, it could be that they are not important at all, or they are important to someone else. So you want to make a list. Look at all the lists you have written down, all the things you do. The important ones, mark out the important ones. Now make a to-do list. A to-do list, the things you want to do for maybe the following day, or even for that day, or for the following month, or for the following week. Make a to-do list. It simply means that the important things you want to do, the things you really want to do that are important, remember that the things you are doing, the things you choose to do, must align with your vision. If they do not align with your vision or your goal, then it is a time waster. And what we are trying to do is actually to to remove time wasting activities and focus on what is important. So make a to-do list. What are the things that you want to do. Let me give you a practical example. You are someone who sells online. You have an online store. For example, you are actually going to create a content to promote your online store. Should be in your to-do list. You are going to respond to people's messages online. Should be in your to-do list. So make your to-do list. You are going to take pictures of your product and put online. Should be in your to-do list. Those are items that should be in your to-do list. You have another goal, another vision to raise happy, fulfilled children in life. So how do you make time to connect with them? Should be in your to-do list. What do you do? What are you going to do with them, for them? Should be in your to-do list. What are you going to teach them? Should be in your to-do list. Okay, you have a spouse, for example, and one of your goals is to have a happy marriage. You envision yourself ending with your spouse happily thereafter, like they say the love stories. To-do list, creating time to be with your spouse. To-do list, to just find out how his day went, how you can support him or her, how you can encourage him or her, should be in your to-do list. Now these are important because they actually are towards your vision. Now you have someone who is a friend to you, for example. You are actually trying to build a solid relationship with the person. Okay, you can say, okay, I'm going to take 5 minutes, 2 minutes to call this person. It should be in your to-do list. Now these are things towards your vision, should be in your to-do list. Now after making your to-do list, there's something you want to do which many people do not do. Now this is where the time wasting comes in. It is called time blocking. What you want to do is, I'm going to share a template for time blocking in the academy. So if you're in the academy, you are in luck again. You know the academy, we have a lot of resources, worksheets, and all of that. If you are not in the Visionary Parent Academy and you are a parent, you are missing, though. You are missing big time. What you get from the academy, you can't even pay for it. I'm not kidding. You can't pay for it. What we get, we just started the academy on the 4th of January, and this is 8th, 9th, 5 days. What they have gotten, people in the academy, the resources we have shared there, you can't, it's already more than the fee. The academy is just 48,000 naira, and it admits 2 people. Plus you get a mentorship for your kids once a month, starting from next month or the other month. So you can see that the academy is a steal. It's something we're actually passionate about. It's not just to make money. It's passion. We are passionate about it. It's a steal for what you get. You can ask anybody who's in the academy and find out what they get from the academy. Is definitely a steal. Anyway, so I'm going to be sharing the time blocking sheet with you in the academy. So now there was one I created last year, like a 2023 time planner, year planner. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, the days of the year changes. So I wasn't able to update it this year. That was why I didn't share it. I would have shared it too. So now this is something like what you are going to do. This is 2024 time planner, like diary. You are seeing it like this because I'm on selfie mode. Now look at it. This is how you, okay, let me show you some things of mine. This is it, for example. I don't know if you have seen it clearly. You can see this is it. So this planner has every day what you are going to do. I'll share it in the academy, but if you have a planner, better for you. If you don't have a planner, you can draw yours yourself, and if I share it in the academy, you can print it and use it. This is a planner. You can see it has 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., and all of that. So what you do is you write every single thing you have to do for the day. Assign them, give them time you are going to do them. Allocate time to them. It is why very many people struggle to achieve their goals during the day, why many people struggle not to follow through their plan. Assign time to them. Why many people also waste their time. Assign time to them. Wake up time, prepare the kids for school. You already know the time for that. Assign time to it. Go to work. The amount of time you spend on the road, you know that. Come back from work, do this. You assign time to each. Your self-care time, your relaxation time, you have time for it. Now you are going to look at all these things that are important, that align with your vision, and begin to assign time to them. So at the end of the day, you will realize that you have assigned time to what is important to you. And if you have disciplined yourself enough to be able to follow this time planner, you will realize that at the end of the day, you will not have time for things that are unimportant to you. Because one of the things that happen to us is that we actually have important things to do. But when we don't do the things that are important to us, we're still going to do them anyway. So it becomes urgent. When you don't prevent it, at the end of the day, it becomes urgent. You have to do it. And that urgency puts us under pressure. That urgency makes us less productive, because we did not do important things at the time we were supposed to do them. So you actually want to block your time. I'll share it in the Visionary Parent Academy. Like I said, write it out. Everything you do, when you want them done, just write them out. Assign time to them. So at the end of the day, you will realize that, hey, you have only your important things fixed for your day. And like I said, if you are disciplined enough to follow them, you will do less of time wasting activities. Now, one of the things that happens to us is, even when we block our time, distractions, say you are an online vendor, something like that, and you want to go and respond to your message online, and from there a video pops up and all of that. You see yourself, oh, let me quickly see this video, and at the end of the day you realize that someone said, I wanted to quickly check, read a post, and I spent the entire day scrolling social media. Now this is why you need self-discipline. You need to minimize distraction as much as you can. What you want to do, block your time. If you have an alarm system, set an alarm. You know, I said allocate time to each task. Now you have someone will ask me, oh, I do on social media, I can't afford to keep my clients waiting. That is fine. So what you want to do is every 1 hour, go on social media for like 20 minutes. It's not keeping your client waiting, is it? Someone sends you a message. You just said, okay, I have my time. I have other things I actually do with my time. So 4 o'clock, when my kids are back from school, I am not on social media until I prepare their dinner or lunch and everything. We attend to homework. We have a bit of bonding activities and all of that. And I go back to social media at 8 p.m. when they have closed. That's 4 hours. That's not too much. That's not keeping someone waiting. So that period of time, you can actually switch off your phone. Switch off your phone, or put your phone far away, on silence far away, so that if you don't want to switch off your phone, fine, you put it on silence far away, and you attend to what you are attending to. When you come back, you pick it up and you start attending to clients. Now someone will say, oh, sometimes I get to want to attend to client before I know what is happening. I have stayed there the entire day. You set an alarm system for your social media time. That you know that it's really distracting. Sometimes you get carried away, you don't realize it, then set an alarm for it. How do you set an alarm? You set an alarm for like 1 hour for social media. So when you're on social media and it's 1 hour, your alarm alerts you, hey, I have spent more than 1 hour on social media. That way, you quickly exit social media. That alarm will help you a great deal. Because without that alarm, frankly, it happens a great deal. You think, oh, let me just see one thing. Before you know what is happening, you are seeing 2, 3, 4. You are already counting in hundreds, because it can really be addictive. So set your alarm. I go on social media 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I want to be out. Set your alarm for 5 o'clock. Once it's 5 o'clock, it reminds you that, hey, you spent enough time on social media and you need to let it chill for now. Another important thing you want to do as a parent is to assign tasks to days. Just don't do your tasks randomly. You just wake up, this is what you want to do. No, assign tasks to days. Just as you have Saturday for most families for laundry and cleaning, have other days for their specific assignments. That way you are more organized, that way you are more effective, that way you can better manage the time. Another thing we need to learn to do to manage time effectively as a parent is to ask for help. Ask for help from your spouse, ask for help from your children, ask for help from people around you. Sometimes you think, oh, your spouse doesn't want to help you. Ask, especially for women. Open your mouth and ask. You'll be surprised that they will help you. You have not asked. Just not assume they should help you. Ask for help. You are not a beast of burden. You have ask for help from your children. Delegate age-appropriate tasks to them to reduce the amount you spend on doing everything. Ask for help from your children, from your spouse, from people around you. Delegate. Children can actually do much more than we give them credit for, than we allow them for. Teach them and assign it. You will see, you'll be amazed at how much they can deliver. So ask for help. Asking for help. Imagine if you are the only one doing everything in the house. You're going to spend more time on it. You're going to be pressured. You're going to be triggered compared to, okay, you delegate. You're not spending the entire day doing everything. You have your spouse doing something. You have your kids doing something. At the end of the day, you spend less time and you achieve a lot more. So ask for help. Delegate. If you can outsource, outsource. Have people coming to get things done in your house. Outsource your shopping. Outsource your cleaning and all of that. Outsource as much as you can outsource. Another thing you can do, have gadgets help you. Laundry machine and all of that, have them help you. So just ask for help. Asking for help will help you also have more time for your family or for the things that matter to you. So another thing you should do is to create time for self-care. In your to-do list, make sure you have time daily for self-care. It can be anything. Put your leg, just anything that will help you relax, anything that will help you refill. At the end of the day, you need to be able to refill, to be in a good place, to be able to give your best, to even be able to manage your time. You need to always be in a good place. So create time for relax. And lastly, reward yourself. Reward yourself. Reward yourself. Yes. You can reward yourself with anything, with a movie, with a treat, with play and all of that. Scrolling aimlessly on social media, there can be ways to reward yourself. What you need to do is to create your plans for a day. When you achieve that plans for the day, even before before the day ends, take the remaining time. Have fun. Have fun. Reward yourself. Now, reward helps a great deal. For example, I have a lot of plans I have today. If I'm able to achieve my plan, I'm going to do two things. One of them is I'm going to watch Funke Akindele's movie, The Tribe Called Judah. That's one of the things I'm going to do if I'm able to achieve my plans for today. So I have about 3 videos to record. I have a few things to do. So reward yourself. That reward that is coming at the end of the day will actually motivate you. So reward yourself. And lastly, finally, learn to plan ahead. Yes, learn to plan ahead. For example, when you achieve your goals for the day early enough, it's not just to reward yourself. You can quickly just take another 5-10 minutes to plan ahead for the following day. Plan ahead. Plan a few things ahead. Plan what you wear the following day. Plan your kids' meal for the following day. Set up everything you need to set up. Your children are still very young. Plan ahead. Plan their meal, your uniform and everything. Just plan everything ahead. You realize that the following day, you're actually not pressured. You have enough time to do what you really want to do. And you have enough time to connect with your children, to read bedtime stories to them, to share with them how their day went, to have them join you in activities, to have you bond with them and all of that. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Enimien Oruebor, and once again, I want to invite you to the Visionary Parents Academy. If you're not in the Visionary Parents Academy, you are missing a lot. You are sleeping on a moving bike, like they say it here. So send me a message or leave a message in the comment section to join the Visionary Parents Academy. So what you want to do to this video, if you got value, please do it to share, like, drop a comment. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. How to join the Visionary Parents Academy, do well to ask in the comment section, and I'll gladly answer you. Bye bye for now.